The state of California has many different landscapes, including mountains, deserts, and beaches, and it uses about 38 billion gallons of water each day. This water usage is 50% environmental, and this is more water than any other state in America uses. A big reason for this is that California produces most of America's fruits, nuts, and vegetables. However, California was in a drought for over 5 years. That means we were getting much less water than needed to sustain our agriculture and our residents. While still in the drought, our governor issued a state of emergency in 2014. This state of emergency meant that all residents of California, including farmers, had to reduce their water consumption by at least 20%. This affected the way residents watered their grass and how farmers watered their fields. There were some big changes made to help in the sustainability of our water. One way we cut down our water usage was by letting some crops die. If the crops weren't healthy or in low demand, some farmers chose to let them die rather than using expensive water. When the state of emergency was announced in 2014, the price of water rose from $140 per acre foot to $1,110. Then, we implemented the usage of places to store water, such as man-made canals, lakes, and water banks. This helped save our rainfall, as little as it was, so we would have water stored if the drought did not end. The drought has recently ended, and many of these water storage places are filled to the brim or even overflowing with water. Another way we were able to sustain our dwindling supply of water was by using soaker hoses and sprinkler hoses instead of our regular sprinklers. Soaker hoses drip water from tiny holes along a hose, and sprinkler hoses spray water out fast. This is said to help them use 30 to 50% less water than regular sprinklers. Another way California was able to change the way it used water was by changing from flood or furrow irrigation to drip irrigation. Flood irrigation is just as it sounds. A field would be flooded to water the crops. Drip irrigation saves water by dripping the water straight into the roots of the plant, or sometimes even into the soil. It is now considered the most sustainable method since it is cost-effective, there's design flexibility, and plants are healthier when watered like this. This field is being watered by drip irrigation. These changes in irrigation, water banks, new types of sprinklers, and drip irrigation help the state of California, and more locally, residents of Kern County, where I live, conserve water during our long drought, which is thankfully over.